finished a big quest here. I think we'd put down a coup. The coin guard had attempted a coup right across the island to take over the place. We put that down and stopped it. And then we had... Did we see some people at the barracks? Yes, we replaced the coin guard commander. We got Kurt into the good books. That Kurt. I think that was maybe the end of his story quest. I don't know. And then we've got Petrus with us. We've got to deal with some natives. We're in San Mateus here. Sorry. Well, yes, there is some dealing with the natives. But there's also the issue of these guys, these religious fanatics. I think they've got a set... Oh, I know. Yes, there was some corrupt major in the coin guard. And we're going to try and get him burnt at the stake. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. We've turned bad guys. Oh, it's down near Otley? Ah, okay. I don't know that part of Yorkshire very well. While you're down there, if you're still there, there's bound to be in one of the pubs. Look out for some stuff called a beer called Yorkshire Blonde. It's like it's a blonde ale. It's by the Ossett Brewery, which isn't a million miles away from there. And it's currently my favourite beer.
What do you want now?
What do we want now? We need to discuss this corrupt major.
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
That's not nice.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Politics. The curse of our society.
Never a truer word spoken.
I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
I can't believe we're doing this. This is like a proper pact with the devil. This guy, when I first met him, I was determined that we would kill him in this game. He was just the epitome of evil. And now, we're using him to set fire to, alive, a guy we don't really like. I guess even religious fanatics have their uses. Kind of a worry. Only 50 finished the bike race on Sunday, as part due to the weather, mainly due to 9 loops of the finishing circuit. If you're out the race, no point carrying on. Yeah, no point carrying on if you're not going to get the time you want, you're not going to win anything, and you're getting soaking wet into the bargain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... I know I've been in that position myself in archery many a times. You're going to play some other game with listening to your stream with one ear, I think? Okay, Hangmanine. What game are you playing, though? Did you ever finish Ancestors? Play any further in that? Okay, I don't think we need to ask anything else. Let's leave.
Nothing. It's all right.
Yeah, we just want one person burning today.
That the enlightened is always watching you.
I wish he'd turned around and said...
We should go find these lieutenants.
I wish he'd turned around and said, remember, the Force will be with you. Always. That's what we need. We need more Star Wars games. Good Star Wars games. So we're back to the pub to question the lieutenants. Let's go do that. I was showing my dad Ancestors the other day. My dad's not a gamer at all. He rarely understands what I do and why I do it. But he was quite impressed at watching a monkey bang 2 rocks together and go and stick a sharpened stick in a saber-toothed tiger. He quite liked that. He also found it rather amusing when my monkey got the shits from eating poisoned meat. Yeah, I found that quite funny. I'd love to see him playing a game like that. But it's just not his stuff. Where are we going? So I've got to question some lieutenants. I'm a bit fuzzy on exactly why we're doing this. I remember mention of this Herman from a while back. I don't really remember why it was such an issue. But hey, I've been told to go and burn the guy alive. And, you know, I'm not going to... It sounds like fun, so I'm not going to question it. You didn't finish Ancestors playing a little bit of Planet Zoo? I always enjoyed Zoo Tycoon when he was younger. I have a beta running now till the 8th. Ah, cool. I've actually requested a copy of Planet Zoo. And I didn't pre-order it, didn't buy it. But I have played Zoo Tycoon. There's a... Not the original Zoo Tycoon. There's like a newer one that they do, Zoo Tycoon World or something, in the Windows 10 App Store. It's not the best version of it, but I played that for a bit and it was fun. I like the multiplayer mode because I actually played that with my kids. That was quite good fun.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're here to burn you alive. That's not an option. Why is that not an option? Sounds like an excellent opening move in a negotiation, if you ask me.
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find
What's wrong
him.
with the textures on these faces?
He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major
yes.
is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you
Calm
do it.
down, Kurt. Calm down.
Help me!
It's a fight. Hang on. There, that's the guards taken care of. Consider them questions.
So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop. You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not.
Good lad.
He's in a warehouse on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurt?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Very trusting, isn't it? Just let them go. Assuming they're going to put themselves under arrest. I wouldn't. I'd be off. Be legging it. You heard the Zoo Tycoon world is crap. It's not as good as the original Tycoons. It's a bit of light-hearted fun. And it's something my kids got into, which was nice. And I thought maybe they'd learn a bit of stuff from it. I don't know whether they actually have. But yeah, it was cool. It was fun for that. As a single-player game, I think it would get boring very fast. But from the multiplayer side, it was a bit more fun. There's a complicated... Let's get out of here. I don't think there's any more quests in here. But yeah, sadly, it wouldn't let me do fun things like put gazelles in with lions and stuff like that. It was a little bit restrictive in such matters. Is that the warehouse we're going to? Okay, let's go and arrest this Herman the German, or whatever he is. I was going to call him Herman Göring, but I think I've been watching too much of the World War II channel recently. But Planet Zoo looks okay. It looks... Oh, I mean, I've seen a little bit of the beta play. And I've got to say, it looks like it might be a little bit too much micromanagey for me. Like, it was quite nice just filling a pen full of animals, or an enclosure full of animals, and making sure they're, you know, suitably fed, and watered, and stuff like that. But this looks like you have to keep an eye on their age, and breeding, and where they've come from, and sell them off before they die of old age. And if you have a big sprawling zoo, that's a lot of micromanagement. So I don't know if that's the case, but it's just what it looked like. I got lost. No, it is up here. Ah, there it is. Halt. Oh.
Here he is.
What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers, seize them!
Hold off, lads. Hold off. You don't want to get involved in this. Who's left? Things are about to get dicey, are they? We absolutely murder these groups.
What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Sorry, just rerouting the wire on my controller. Ah, it's better. It's not brushing against my legs now. So we've caught him. Who was the guy that escaped? It wasn't him that escaped. You know when we had a fight in an arena last week? Not the arena, but like one of the training camps. And everyone ran off. And was it some Inquisitor or something? He's managed to escape in the middle of a fight. Oh, hang on, we've got a key for this. What's he... Wow. Oh, wow. That looks nice. Commander's Cuirass. Armored gauntlets. This looks like stuff for Kurt. I can't wear it, that's for sure. Okay. That's some nice gear. I wonder if all the companions have some really nice loot at the end of their quest line. Major Herman's journal. Everything is ready for the commander's operation. The recruits we were sent from the ghost camp are perfect. Rolf did well. Someone warned the Mother Cardinal of the commander's plans. Many of our men were arrested and executed. I chose to leave the barracks. Those who support me could certainly prevent me from being sentenced to death, but the bigot's wrath is such that I would rather not take any chances. How far we've fallen. We dreamt of greatness, of cities belonging to us at last, and now I'm hiding in an old warehouse that smells of fish. Yes, how the mighty have fallen, indeed. You love that kind of micromanaging? You really enjoy building stuff and make it look pretty, just a little bit of easy play to calm down after a long day work. It's definitely a chill sort of game. And yeah, I'm not really a cosmetics person, so I'm a case of tarmac paths. You know, iron bars on the cages, that's good enough for me. It's functional, it does the job. I'm not the sort of person who thinks, yeah, nice blue tiled paths, pink walls, nicely decorated pens, a few freesias and alfrescos here and there. No, cosmetics don't really do it for me. I'm definitely a functional kind of guy. Too lazy to decorate.
Kurt, are you alright?
What the hell was that?
Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Reyna. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Greenblood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
Kurt +3 reputation. I'm guessing that's the end of Kurt's story. I might be wrong, though. Right, let's take a look at what we got. Let's get Kurt on. Because do I want to give it to him? Because I'm pretty sure that this guy can wear all the good stuff as well. And we're going to use him for some quests. So, although I feel like I should give it to Kurt. It's the same. It's unique. I think I preferred his abilities, so let's do it. Poor old Kurt, he's missing out. Old coin guard Cuirass. You can't use that. Okay. Well, he can't use it, can he? So let's see if Kurt can use it. This is Kurt. Can you... Well, let's just try straight away. Can you wear this? No, no one can use it. I hate this in games. It's not the first time in this game either that it's happened. You can wear the gauntlets, put the gauntlets on. They look exactly the same. They haven't changed. That sucks. Well, screw you all. I'm going to sell it. No one gets it. How's that? That's actually got less balance on. So A, this stuff isn't all that amazing anyway. You can have some gloves and you can have a helmet. But it says it's a unique item and it looks the same. It's got a tiny little bit of gold on there. Not so bloody unique, is it? Same stats, everything else. Disappointing. Where did I steal these armor pieces into go? This was end of a quest. I'd love to have said I stole them. But alas, no, they came out of a chest for the end of Kurt's quest. Well, what I think is the end of Kurt's quest line. Leonidas, hi, welcome back. How are you tonight? They'll be able to wear the stuff later. They do level up, but it's kind of annoying when you do like a quest. And a quest it wasn't something I just stumbled across. And the reward for the quest is stuff you can't actually use. I know they'll get it later, but if it's not actually better than the stuff they're wearing at the moment, then what's the point? I mean, seriously, what is the point? Because later on, there'll either be something better, or they may as well just keep wearing the same stuff. Unless the gear levels up. Does the gear level up? Because it's a unique gear, does that increase with... No, it won't do, because it has a requirement for a particular stat. So, yeah, that was disappointing anyway. It's like getting a toy at Christmas time, right? That you can't play with yet, because you didn't get the right batteries with it. How disappointing is that? You can't complain? Sunday for you? Is it still Sunday for you? Or is it your day off today, you mean? I'm saying, where in the world is like 24 hours behind me? Testing my geography. Let's see. We've got to go and speak to the mother hen, I think. Do we want to switch people first? Yeah, and we're right here. That's handy. Let's dump Kurt off. In fact, let's just go and stick this in here. We don't need... Oh, sorry, that's with me. Let's go and dump off anything that I can't use right now. I'm going to sell them, I think. But I will keep the nice stuff just in case. That'll do. See if you can mod the new armor to make it better. Oh, no, that is possible. Yeah, I could put mods in it. I don't have the best craftsmanship, so that would increase it up a bit. Oh, that's a good point. I'll come back and look at that later and see if I can get my craftsmanship up to max. And let's also compose the team while we're here. So this... What are we doing now? We've done Vasco, we've done Kurt. So I'll take Ciora, because I'm pretty sure there's native stuff left to do. Yeah, cheers, Pedro. I do forget about the crafting stuff. That would probably add a bit more armor and other stuff to it. So that might make the difference. Turn around. I wouldn't mind stopping off at a merchant's on the way. There's the one just in here. Look at me trying to look round the corner. There's an old habit. Right.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
I'll rummage around in your drawers, sir. Let's get rid of that. Sell, sell. I didn't look to see the... don't think the helmet could be upgraded on that new set, could it? Anything else to sell? Nothing exciting.
Goodbye.
Tuesday to Saturday work week? Ah, I see. So like today's your day off. I get you now. What were we doing here?
Excuse me, are you Cecilius? The famous...
Oh, yes.
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in dreadful pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered. We're looking for a cure, but...
Now that's a true miracle that you require. And I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the Illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
Well said.
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want.
That's why he's a diplomat.
Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to ease the governor's pain. But do not feed on vain hopes. There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
Thousand thanks, Caecilius.
May the illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you find this cure that we need so desperately.
I have not lost hope.
Caecilius is an extraordinary healer. I'm certain he'll be able to at least alleviate Constantine's pain.
I do not know your magic very well. But if it's so powerful, why would you have to come here to look for an antidote?
All I'm hoping for is that he will manage to give my cousin some time and some respite while we look for an antidote.
That's the plan then. You're having fun with artillery in World of Tanks, Indigo. Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, join them. Or if you can't beat them, cheat. That's my preferred method, I think. Okay, so we need to leave the city. We're done here. We've got... Actually, I don't know if we have any Siora quests. This is clearly not the way to go. I don't know if we've got any Siora quests yet. We've definitely got a Petrus quest. We'll do some more character quests. There is the main story to advance a little bit later as well. What are we on? I don't feel like we've got a lot of experience for what we've just done tonight. Not tilted at all? Nope. Yeah, I mean, I had some bad sessions playing World of Tanks sometimes where you just felt like everything was against you. Your luck, your RNG, your teammates, yourself. And the trouble is, once you start going down that road, you start getting angry. You play worse, which makes the situation worse, which makes your temper worse, which makes you play worse. And it's like a never-ending spiral of doom. And it's not just that game, it's like any game or any sport or anything like that. This happens. And the trick to beating it is to notice or being able to observe yourself going into that cycle and mood and just think, yep, that's it. I'm stopping right there. I'm going to do something else. I'm taking a break. It's tricky. It's tricky because sometimes you feel like, I want to get this. I want to do that. I want to achieve this. But it's not going to happen when that starts happening. And if you can recognize when you get to that point before you get too far down that road or too far into the raging lunatic and just stop it, then that's the only thing that helps. That's all I ever found that helped. It was it sounds like you've had a right tough session. No, I mean I'd come off sessions of gaming and just be in a right bad mood and not a pleasant person to talk to and be around. And it's something I saw in myself that I really didn't like. And I'm so glad I've left all that behind. And there's still plenty of other things in life to frustrate me. But fortunately, that is not one of them. Right, so we've got to go and get the villager's healer to go back as well. Question the ink. Why are we questioning an innkeeper in New Serene? What quest was that a part of? This is a companion's quest, I think. Find the Scholars Expedition Camp. We get a new companion for that. So it'd be cool if we can tie up some of these. Chase the men away from the mine and free the slaves. Find out where St. Matthias wants. Let's go and do this. I should choose myself a quest before we do that, because it'll tell me exactly where to go. We want contraband. It's not that one. The blood price. It's that one. And then when we travel, it should give me the option of going right to the camp. Excellent. Right, let's take a look at our merchant. The broadsword of judgment. There's nothing new. I might be able to get a new gun. I need accuracy 2 stuff. I have got the stat required now. So, I get extra damage, an extra stun, but slightly less armor damage. I want the maximum armor damage as well. That's what I want. And that looks like it's already got a mod in place. So that's no good. There's nothing with better armor damage. There is, but it's accuracy 3. That does look like some good stuff as well. Not today. I don't think I'm ever going to change that hat, you know. I think I'm stuck with that hat till the end of the game. Have they burned the coin guard traitor guy yet? Actually, how did that end? This is a good question. That was a quest we were just doing. Wasn't it? The Shadows of the Guard. Question the innkeeper. No, that's contraband. We were supposed to get him into prison. And he would be dealt with there. But instead we waded in and had a fight with him. And I don't know, did we take him to prison? Or did we just kill him? And that seemed to be the end of the quest. This is a good point. I don't know, Leonidas. How did that end? I think I was so focused on just finishing the quest and getting the loot and Kurt's story, I didn't actually pay attention to what happened to Herman. Oh well. If anyone was paying attention, please do let me know in the chat. Did he go to prison? We certainly didn't have a scene where anyone got burned. That's for sure.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
Great. So they're going to let me in? Yes, thank you very much. The old abandoned mine. I bet he stood right outside it. Aha! Do you spy a fight coming up here, chat? I spy a fight.
Are you looking for trouble? You'd be...
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsillon on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tier-Fredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this man threatens me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll regret it. What? Oi! I can do that too. Can, honest. Ooh. Smack. He's down.
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
That's justice, that is. Never mind eviction notices and courts. Slap them in the face with a sword. Job done, and we can go home for tea early. Who was that I was trying to... Or was that just an extra large amount of loot? I took him to prison, but it doesn't show the burning as far as I know. Cheers, Heropolis. I assumed he must have gone there. But yeah, it feels like it sort of cut out early, I think. He escaped. Do you remember that from watching the last stream replay yesterday? Or was that somebody else? I think that was somebody else. The commander escaped. The major was caught. Oh, some guy escaped on the boat, didn't he? Yeah, that guy. Cheers. I'm glad you're here to help fill in the blanks. There's a lot of complicated stories going on in this. And when you're doing several at once, it is easy to forget. Actually, I'm not even sure what the main plot is of this. Is that... Okay, I think they're let out. I think we have to do this bit too. Yeah, the main plot's with Constantine and my family history and the Malicor.